And tonight's the march to the Arch. The road to Wembley begins here at Pride Park Stadium with Derby County against Lincoln City. This is a Group G clash. Derby and Lincoln joined in that group by Notts County and Wolverhampton Wanderers under-21 side. Ashin playing the ball forward here. It's a good ball forward as well. Wilson with the ball in. Collins trying to flick it towards goal. That's the best move of the match. Now Sibley comes away with it, but the whistle's gone.
That injection of pace and desire to drive forward with the ball from Erin Cashin is far too easy for Derby at times to play forward. It's a lovely little pass to Wilson, who's always been a threat down that right-hand side. It's a delicious ball towards that front post. I think Collins was just slightly ahead of it, tried to flick it with the outside. Sorry, with the inside of his boot.
Sibley it is with the delivery, and it's flicked right across goal in the end from Collins.
I think it's a little bit behind him. We'll see it again here. It's a decent ball into the box. I think Collar was hoping just a yard in front of him because he evaded the defender and the man who was marking him.
So, a minute for Derby to try and get an opening in this game. Corey Smith bundled over. Foul by Gallagher. Free kick taken quickly in towards Wilson. Wilson's done extraordinarily well inside the area. Wilson in towards Sibley. Sibley goes for goal. That was the chance that we talked about that might come here in stoppage time at the end of this first half. But it was high and it was wide from Louis Sibley in the end.
Yeah, it just felt like it took too long. Great play from Corey Smith here. Plays it quickly to Wilson. There's a heavy pass and Wilson does really well, not only to win the first. Little Meggs finds Sibbs. It's that second touch that just allows the defender to get back. Maybe the touch could have been a little wider onto his left foot.
That's a good-looking ball as well. Here is Wilson, takes a touch. Now he plays the ball back. And a chance, first-time effort from Barkhuizen. Needed to hit the target there.
Well, there's two. We've got a chances as we had for the first 45 minutes. Brilliant ball from Forner into the space for Wilson. Look at this for a first touch. Out of his feet, in his stride. Little reverse into Barkhuizen. And it bounces. He's just got to get over it. It's the technique to keep the ball down. Leans back.
Ioma out wide now to Ben. Ben back into Ioma. Ioma trying to play Ben in. The fullback is in an advanced position. Big chance. Great save. Terrific stop from Joe Wildsmith to deny Makama there.
It's a great pass into the space. We'll see it again here. Passes the first one. Waits. Look at the timing, the weight. Great ball to that front post. And he really should do better. Can't fold Joe Wildsmith. Makes the save. Comes out of off his line really quickly.
Here's the Derby captain. And now here's Corey Smith. Ashin. Wilson. Oh, the ball's been allowed to run through to Collins, into Barkhuizen inside the area! Opening goal of the game! And it's Barkhuizen that has done it. A terrific save from Joe Wildsmith at one end and straight up the other end. And Tom Barkhuizen on the score sheet. Derby lead in the EFL Trophy. Derby County 1, Lincoln City 0.
And what a goal it was. Brilliantly worked. Down that right-hand side, Wilson finds a space. Little step over from Barkhuizen. We'll see it again here. Wilson finds a space. Clever little ball inside. 1-2 with Collins onto his right foot. Composed. Just in front of goal. Great little step over. Great touch and a good finish into the far corner. I talked about having a little bit of creativity. Talked about the width from Wilson and Barkhuizen stepping inside. It's worked a treat there, and what a finish it was from Barkhuizen. Delighted for him.
Now possession given away, and Derby have it back with Mendez-Laing making a race through the middle. Here he is, little touch into Sibley. Sibley inside the area. It's Louis Sibley who makes it 2. Really well worked goal, terrific team effort. Louis Sibley on the score sheet. Derby lead in the EFL Trophy now. Derby County 2, Lincoln City 0.
I'll take a pick out the 2 goals, which you'd prefer. Both are absolutely brilliant and fluid football. The decisions and the timing of the passes and the runs were perfection. We're in the ball back here. Connor Washington just delays, waits. Great run from Mendez-Laing. Look at this for a lovely little flick, and that touch from Louis Sibley was sublime because he knows it has to be a big one to get away from the defender. Great awareness from Mendez-Laing. Brilliant first touch. Can't tell you how good a touch and how clever of a touch that is from Louis Sibley, just to knock it into the space. Doesn't break stride, hits it hard, and it hits the roof of the net.
Mendez-Laing, nice little touch. Washington, Wilson, little flick. Oh, I thought it was going to come into the path of Washington. It does eventually. Here is Connor Washington, bit of space, and in the end just drags his shot wide of the post.
But the build was lovely. It was great to watch. Patient in possession, and when Forner looks forward, he plays a clever little ball into midfield. Smith makes the run. There's the pass. Lovely flick from Mendez-Laing. Connor stays on the ball. Wilson, clever ball forward, lovely little flick from Smith. It just doesn't fall in the path of Connor Washington. He gets half a yard and just drags it, doesn't catch it the way he wants to. But the build, the play to get to that position was once again very, very good.
Washington again here. A few arms have gone up for an offside, but it's not happened. Here's Mendez-Laing. Mendez-Laing inside the penalty area. Mendez-Laing! Well, in the end, the goalkeeper, Jordan Wright, made a decent stop there to deny Mendez-Laing what would have been Derby's 3rd goal.
Yeah, Mendez-Laing finds himself on the edge. He has done a couple of times in the last 5 minutes or so. Great ball in to Connor Washington, who we know wants to stretch the pitch. Holds it up really well. Mendez-Laing, little step over.
2 more games to go for each of these sides in the group. But what is important tonight is that it's 3 points on the board for Derby. What is also important tonight is a number of players got a lot of match action. It's finished in the EFL Trophy. Derby County 2, Lincoln City 0.